All right, let's go over example 5, evaluating expressions with two operations. And this is part of chapter 3, section 1, algebraic expressions. Okay, problem A says to evaluate 3x, remember that's an x, not a times, minus 14 when x equals 5. Okay, so first I'm going to substitute 5 for x. So let me just retype everything. So we have 3x minus 14. That's our algebraic expression. And I'm going to substitute 5 for x. So it's going to be 3. And then remember, if we have a number next to a variable, that's actually being multiplied. So now when I substitute my 5 for x, I'm going to put 5 in parentheses because that tells me we're going to be multiplying 3 times 5. Okay, and then minus 14. All right, so what I did there is I substituted 5 for x. Okay. Now we need to think of our PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, the order of operations, because I see two operations in our expression now. I see multiplication, 3 times 5, and then I see subtraction, 5 minus 14. Well, according to the order of operations, multiplication and division come before addition and subtraction. So first, I'm going to multiply 3 times 5, which I know is 15. So now we have 15 minus 14. So what we did there is we multiplied 3 and 5. Okay. And now we just have one operation, which is subtraction. And I know 15 minus 1 is, 15 minus 14 is 1. So what we did there is we subtracted 14 from 15. Okay. Let's try another one. Problem B says evaluate 5y plus 1 when y equals 6. So again, we're going to be multiplying 5 times y. So first thing I'm going to do, let me get down my expression here. So we had 5y plus 1. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute 6 for y. So it's going to be 5 parentheses 6 minus, plus 1. Okay, and again, what did I do first? Well, I substituted 6 for y. Okay, now let's look at our order of operations because I see 5 times 6. Then I also see 6 plus 1. Well, again, we know that multiplication comes before addition or subtraction. So we're going to do 5 times 6 first. And I know that 5 times 6 is 30. So we're going to be left with 30 plus 1. Let's write down what we did. We multiplied 5 and 6. And then last but not least, we have 30 plus 1. And I know that equals 31. So lastly, we added 30 and 1. Okay, let's look at problem C. Evaluate y squared minus 7 when y equals 6. Okay, so we have y squared minus 7. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is substitute y for 6. So it's going to be 6 squared minus 7. Get my little exponent there. Okay, so the first thing I did is I substituted y for 6. 6 for y. I have a difficult time typing out substitute. Substitute 6 for y. Okay, and then if we look at order of operations, we know that exponents come before subtraction. So we're going to solve 6 squared. And I know that 6 squared is the same as 6 times 6, and 6 times 6 is 36. So we have 36 minus y. So what we did is we found 6 squared. Remember, the little exponent tells us how many times 6 is being multiplied over and over again. And then last but not least, 36 minus 7 is 29. So we subtracted 7 from 36. And there you have it.